Welcome back to Access Houston on 97.9 The Box.
I'm your host, KG Smooth. Very delighted to have some great energy in the studio this morning. This young lady came to me by way of JJ on the mic, who does middays on 97.9 The Box. And she used to host the show before I took over. And so she said, hey, look, you know, I have this dope young lady who has written this book called 8 Lanes. You need to have her on. I said, all right, bring her my way. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Miss Denisha Hardeman.
Hi, everybody. Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Looking all good over there. Hey, now.
No, that's you now. Come on through.
Come through.
Come through
KG,
with it.
Come through.
So, let's talk about Denisha.
Yes.
And first, give us a history of you.
Well, I grew up in Houston. H-Town is my home. And
that H-Town.
I have to rep it because, you know, I live in Cali. They try to get me to be a Cali girl. I'm like, I'm Texan. I'm Southern. No, thank you. So I grew up in Texas. I've been acting since I was about 4 years old. And I went to Pershing. I went to Pearland. So when I got to high school, I made a decision between acting and sports. I was very good at sports. I knew I can get a scholarship easily. So track was my main thing. That's what I was nationally ranked in. That's what I did. And, you know, I kind of got away with some stuff. You know, I put some stuff in the book. I kind of got away with a lot of things. So I can say I was spoiled. And I thought I can get away with anything until I got to college. And I went to SMU on a track scholarship and an academic scholarship. And, you know, things happened. And then I booked Django Unchained. And after I booked that, I got the opportunity to talk to Samuel L. Jackson, and he was like, you know, you look like you really love this. You look like you're an actress. I feel it coming from you. And he was like, you need to move to Los Angeles. And I was like, I don't know, Sam. I want to run track. He was like, ain't no money in track. So what you running for? I was like,
so what you running for?
Because I love it. Thank you for ruining my dreams. But I really went home and I thought about it, and I moved to Los Angeles. I've been there for 3 years. I've had the opportunity to work with some of the best directors in the world. I'm actually spotted in the NWA movie.
Nice.
Yeah.
I just saw that.
Did you see? I had blonde hair, so you probably didn't recognize me. I had big blonde hair. That's okay. When you get on DVD, we'll watch it and we'll pause it. We'll be like,
we're gonna, hey,
that 10 seconds, there you go. But I've had the
up.
opportunity to work with a lot of people, and I'm just very blessed to even be able to do this book. Because I would, 5 years ago, if you asked me what I'd be doing, I'd be like, I'm being real. I'm running track. I'm going to get a job and have some kids.
Yeah, I'm being Olympics in 16.
Yeah, I'm being Olympics. I'm be running. And I never thought I would go back to something that I've been loving since I was a child.
So you have written this book. It's a nonfiction book, correct?
Yes.
Loosely based off of your experiences in college.
Yes.
And it's called 8 Lanes.
8 Lanes.
So I take it that is, you know, metaphoric or some sort of personification for you running track.
Right, exactly. You're right on it.
Okay. So let's talk about the book, because when I was reading your press release, you know, you went through a lot in college, as a lot of us do.
Right.
You know, I went through a lot of stuff. My freshman year in college, I thought, you know, the devil was after me.
Right.
For real, so much had happened. I mean, car broken into.
Hello.
Got a girl pregnant. Turned out the kid wasn't mine. You know, it was all like it
Yours
was
is a Maury episode.
I mean, yeah, it was so much getting hit on by football players. It was a lot going on freshman year in college. And so I can only imagine what, you know, a beautiful young lady such as yourself, who is talented and gifted and carries this energy, this positive energy, has gone through. So let's touch on that. What were some of the things that happened that inspired you to write this book?
Well, I actually was in Los Angeles before I touch on what the book is about. I was actually in Los Angeles, and I was talking to my mentor, Paula J. Parker. Yeah, that's my girl.
Wow.
That's my Hollywood mama right there.
That's what's up. What a crazy yourself on Hollywood Divas.
Last season 1, I was on there. I actually put together a lot of their stuff, but you know, that's my girl. So we were actually just talking, and we were talking about Hollywood, and I started going into my story, and she was like, "Why isn't this a movie?" And I was like, I don't know. I don't feel like I should be doing that. And she was like, no, you should write a movie. And I wasn't going to write it. I was like, oh, that's too much attention on me. I just rather act and just
And
not
did you
do
know
it.
anything about like writing a movie or a screenplay or any of that?
I was very good at, I studied writing in college. I won writing contests. I've won
So you
poem
are
contests.
a writer.
Yeah, I've been a writer. I just never thought the screenplay is completely different. Creative writing, I can write you a story, boom, bam, short story, get it to you. Screenplays are really different, but I work with Paula and they got my niche. They was like, you can write. So I helped her write scripts. I edited them, but me writing my own story was extremely difficult. And it wasn't until I met a 12-year-old little girl, and we were actually at a casting. I was hosting a casting, and she came up to me and said, Paula kind of told me your story. And my mom got shot from her boyfriend, and she was 12. That completely changed everything. I was like, whoa. I couldn't imagine my dad even doing that. I couldn't imagine being 10 years old, hearing that, going to the funeral, just like the family we were talking about earlier, the family that
here in Houston,
pretty much got massacred by their father. So it's just it scared me, and the fact that I almost died scared me. So I was like, you know what, I need to tell somebody. So I started talking about it. Everybody was like, yeah, write a movie. Then my PR was like, you know what, let's write a book first. Let's put everything in the book, and let's talk about that. So 8 Lanes is about when I was in high school. I was, like I said, I wasn't a bad child. I just thought I can get away with a lot. I actually robbed a bank. You got to read the book to find out how. I did. I robbed a bank with my best friend with Chuck E. Cheese. I robbed it, not set it off style. Wow. And I lost a lot of scholarships because of that. I actually got into a couple of fights that kind of made... I wouldn't say news, but they, when you're a star athlete, you have to kind of have this image. Just like if you're an actress, just like how when you walk outside, KG, you can't just walk out slapping people. You have an image that you have to uphold, and if you don't, you lose it. So I lost it, and SMU was still interested. So they were like, "Hey, you got to be good. When you come here and we give you this scholarship, you have to be good. No fooliness, nothing." I was like, "All right, I can do that." It was good the first couple of months. Got involved with a guy. It happened so fast that I didn't even realize what was happening. The first time he hit me, I was like, wait a minute. What now? What did you slap me? We're going to fight. So eventually I fought him, but he's a huge football player. I realized I'm not going to win. And it wasn't until, I stopped fighting him that it increased. Now I'm not fighting him. Now he thinks it's funny. And I didn't tell anybody. I'm very cheerful. I'm very happy. I lost a lot of weight. I was like 90 pounds. I didn't eat. I stopped going to practice. So
you were battling with depression.
Very.
And didn't know it.
Difficult. Yeah, and didn't know it. I thought I was like, I'm not hungry. I don't want to eat. I'm just going to take these pills to go to sleep. I used to take Benadryl like it was Skittles so I can go to sleep because Benadryl put me to sleep. So just to get through it. And
you just could have smoked some weed for that. But anyway.
That's what I said. If I was in Cali, I would have just listen, pass the blunt, give me, and I used to drink heavily. I would actually walk around with a water bottle because I was an athlete. People just thought it was water, and it was actually vodka. I would walk around campus just drinking. And finally, my friend, because they didn't see me anymore, they were like, do you still go here? Like, my coach was worried. And they finally see me and was like, why are you like 90 pounds? What's going on? And the day they really found out is the day he almost killed me on my birthday.
You're listening to Access Houston. I'm your host, KG Smooth. We're talking to Denisha Hardeman, author of 8 Lanes, and she is also the founder of a nonprofit organization called UnHushed Charity. And so we are talking about her book, she had a fabulous book signing yesterday, hosted by JJ on the mic. And continue your story.
So it was bad, and I was sexually assaulted at a party, and he found out. He beat me up in my apartment complex. My neighbors heard the commotion. They came out. They jumped him. They broke his jaw in 4 places. I pressed charges on my ex, and that was the breaking point. I tried to commit suicide. I grabbed a whole bunch of pills. I was in the hospital, and God just was like, nah, we're not doing that. I was about 2 seconds from death. My cousin actually broke into the dorm room, and they got me out of there. They pumped my stomach, and I woke up, and they were like, what? No, this is it. That's it. We're getting you some help. this is not going to continue. So that's kind of how my family found out. That's how everybody found out. And then that's how I kind of was like, what am I doing? What am I doing? I don't even like crying. What am I doing? So after that, I was like, we got to change something.
Yeah.
We got to do something. So I did.
Jeez, that was heavy. You got so heavy, man. And
Crazy.
So, in the book, you chronicle all of these things.
All of it.
Explicitly.
I'm scared for my family to read it. I'm actually nervous because it's some things they don't know that happen, and I just put it all in the book.
Man,
So,
and the book is available?
It is available now, yes.
Where can we get it? Because I'm buying one.
You can get it on Amazon, you can get it in Kindle. We're working on Walmart. We're working on Barnes & Noble.
Nice.
But definitely on the website, 8lanesbook.com. And yeah, yesterday we had a great time at the book signing. And
so out of this came the UnHushed charity. Let's talk about UnHushed. What is that about? I'm sure based off of what you went through and everything that's in 8 Lanes, but explain.
Well, UnHushed is created by me and is ran by my great friend and PR Jennifer Simpson. So we just were trying to think of something I can do to help. You know, I've always wanted to help. I've always been surrounded by my family that helps. So I really wanted to do something for people that couldn't speak or didn't want to speak, because I know how it feels to be scared, to be prideful, to be embarrassed, and not want to follow your dreams. You just this man has you hostage pretty much. It can be whether he has all the money, he's making all the money, whether it's because you have kids, or whether you're just really you're just blinded by this man or woman, because women do it too. And I really just wanted to do something. So it took me a while to figure out the name UnHushed. So I was like, oh, UnHushed. That's it. Because I wanted people to speak. I want you to seek help. And I wanted me to be able to help you, and because I followed my dreams, and that happened to me, but I wasn't going to sit home and cry. I'm a soldier. We're not going to do that.
Absolutely. So speaking up is very important, and there are so many women and men that go through things in life that they do not share because they're embarrassed, or they feel that they're going to be judged, or people are going to look at them differently, or you're not going to mess with me anymore because of whatever. So you just having the courage to tell your story, regardless of how painful or shameful it may be, that says a lot about your character.
Thank you.
And you're going to be out of here, man. I see. If you're in the studio with me now, you can just feel the energy. Like you are a star.
Thank you.
I see it. You look like a star.
Thank you.
When you walked in, I was like, man, who's that? I was like, this has to be Denisha. It has to be. Yeah. And so from UnHushed Charity, how can people become a part of the charity?
Oh, yeah. You can follow me on Instagram. It's CrazyDD09, CrazyDeDE09. We will.
You're going to have to say that again, right?
Of course. Okay. I talk fast for some odd reason. I do everything fast for some reason. And you
run fast too?
I run fast too. Okay. Let them know. You better let them know. It's the only thing I'm cocky about is track. You can't beat me on the track. I'm trying to let Houston. You want to race me? I can see you on the track. But me and Jen post a lot of stuff, and our website is coming soon. So if you wanna, you can email. My email is on my Instagram. Her Instagram is on there. You can email either of us, and we will be setting up the email for UnHushed. So different charities that want to work with us. I'm working with JJ's charity, the I'm Me Foundation. Yeah, so we're working with her. We're just trying to find different charities because I want to do a lot of stuff. I want to do plays and put on programs for kids, and so we're working on it. So after this, now that the book release is done, we're ready to work. So follow me, and we'll have the UnHushed
to
charity.
whom much is given,
yeah, there it is.
Much is received and asked, and all of that. I mean, you are going to be a champion because I've seen and heard a lot of stories about sexual abuse, about domestic violence. Too many times, right? For my liking,
right?
And women are always quiet about it. And so to have a young, beautiful face and all of this talent and everything that you have going on and still had these, issues going on in your personal life, deep down hiding it from everybody. I'm sure there are countless numbers of people who are going through that. And so you are definitely going to help. And know that your email is going to be flooded. Know that.
Flood me.
Okay.
Flood me. Follow me. Flood me.
Know that. Yes. Give us the social media sites again and where we can get 8 Lanes.
So you can get 8 Lanes. You can go to the website. It's 8lanesbook.com. And you can also get it on my publisher's website. It's jwpublishers.com. It is available on Kindle and Amazon as of right now and Barnes & Noble's later down in the line. You can follow myself on Twitter. It's CrazyDD09, CrazyDede09. My Instagram is CrazyDD09, but it's CrazyIEDEDE09. You can follow the head of my charity, Miss Jennifer, at JNOSPR on Instagram. And you can also follow the UnHushed Foundation on Instagram, and it's just like it sounds, UnHushed Foundation. And yeah, follow us, and we'll be updating with websites, and we got all that coming.
And besides all of that coming on the entertainment, artistic side, what's next for you?
I have so much, man. I actually have a secret person I'm working with on one of the biggest shows on television right now. I can't
Empire.
say.
Go ahead.
You did not just guess that. But I am in. That is the biggest show right now. I love it. I'm actually in talk with one of the producers about a movie that I am currently rewriting for them that they wrote 10 years ago. So I'm rewriting it for her. I have a movie that we're in production right now. I have another comedy that we just filmed. It's like the urban version of The Office.
Oh,
but it's at a music label.
Okay.
It's hilarious.
I'm all in already.
It's hilarious. So they're editing with that right now. I have a second book that I'm working on, and it is called UnHushed. And I want to take, I have so many people that hit me up on Facebook and Instagram about their stories. So I want to take their stories and their poems and their everything and make a book out of it. And I want to do kind of warning signs about depression and domestic violence. I want to kind of do a section about just the warning signs that you see.
Please
you see
do.
it, but my friends seen it, but they were just like, I'm just not, I don't know.
Please do that because I'm going to be transparent here. My birthday was July 2nd. So after my birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you all. I have to admit that I didn't know what was going on with me.
Right.
I was talking to JJ. I was like, yo, I don't know what's up. I'm not me.
Right.
I'm normally, upbeat, ready to go,
Yes.
let's go work out, all of that. Like I was staying tired. I wasn't motivated.
Right.
I was lacking on a lot of things, and I was like, "What is wrong with me?" But I recognized it. Though.
Right.
I think that was the important thing that people were saying. Like, at least you recognize it. There's a lot of people that go through things and they're not self-aware.
Right.
And so I was very self-aware, and I don't know what it was. I don't know if is it because I'm lonely? Is it because I just turned 30-something? Like,
something.
I didn't know what it was,
Right.
but thank God I got out of it.
Amen.
Because I was going to go. I was telling JJ. I said, you know what? I think I need to talk to a therapist.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least go to a pastoral institute or
Right.
something to find out what is wrong, because I don't get it.
Right.
I think I'm a pretty dope individual.
You are
I
dope.
mean, I'm talented,
I'm shocked to hear this right now. I'm sitting here looking at you like, wait, what?
And I was shocked to be going through it because
Right.
I had never in my life gone through anything like that.
Right.
And so, yeah, it's so important to recognize and know what's going on internally.
Mm-hmm.
And thank God I got out of that.
Yes.
But
and prayer
yeah.
works, guys.
Yeah, prayer does work. Please know that.
Works. Throughout my book, you will see the character Nia praying about 80 times because that's really all I could do.
Yeah.
That's all I could do.
So this is basically
Nia is
you
me.
in 8 lanes.
Yeah, Nia is me.
We're going to get this book. We're going to read this book. We're going to love that and love you. And I would love to have you back,
Of course.
we can talk about UnHushed more when you get everything up and running and all of the secret projects that you have going on.
I like how that voice changed right there. You saw that deepness? The secret. Oh, I like that. Might write a book on that. It's going to be called The Voice.
The Voice.
How he gets you with the voice.
I am the new voice of the
There
night
it
here in
is.
Houston on Magic 102.1, The Quiet Storm.
There it is.
Yeah. That is I know. It's early in the morning. My sexy time ain't until tonight, ladies.
Sexy time is tonight.
It's
The
tonight.
freaks come out at night. That's what I'm saying.
What?
Hello.
Denisha Hardeman,
Yes.
author of 8 Lanes and founder of UnHushed Charity. Thank you so much. We're going to have you back on Access Houston. You were a blast.
Yes, thank you so much. I love you guys so much.
You are very, very welcome. And you have been listening to Access Houston.